So, hello again. Let's start the PowerPoint presentation. How to start the helping chat? You can ask simply, this is helping chat, hi. The person quite often can't kind of start the conversation, so you can say, what makes you chat today? So you get started. And then you should map the situation, where the client is, what kind of issues he wants to talk about, what is life situation at this time when you chat, and in general way too, what is about work, family, friends, health, and so on. Then you can do clarifying questions. It's very important that how can the client kind of describes his situation, and you can directly ask, or is he asking kind of support, and how else he could name the problem. So what kind of ways the client already has thought that he can go forward. So I think he has, quite often people has kind of already kind of ideas how to proceed. And quite often there's a kind of mess, you don't know what is the most important thing. So you can ask, what is the most important thing? And you can concentrate on that. You don't have to pick all the things, but start with the important thing, and quite often it kind of means that all other problems will go with that. And clarify the purpose of the chat. Clarify client's thoughts, feelings, wishes. Clarify with helping questions. Do you mean that? It's the question about, and so on. Sometimes it's very good to repeat what the client had said. Just repeat with his or her own words. It's very helpful. There are therapy techniques in the world where you use only that. Repeat word after word what the client has said. And when he hear or see what he has said, it kind of clarifies his thoughts, and he can understand more clearly where he is. And then you can kind of, in the meanwhile, think how the client has acted so far. What kind of opinions would there be, or options? What would be this client willing to do to go forward? So quite often the solution is already in the mind of the client. And also you can ask how much strength he has or she has. So most important thing is asking the questions. You don't have to give so many answers, but you can ask the questions. And how do we ask the question? We ask open questions that are like what kind, how, what. This needs to answer with many words, and that is very good. You always remember, kind of ask open questions. And closed question is it it? And when the answer is yes or no, that is also a good question, but not in therapy. But if you want to close the things, so you can also want to have only briefly yes or no. But avoid why questions, because they make a problem. They make person guilty, and of course guiltiness is good, but when we are kind of this kind of therapy session, it doesn't show you the way forward. And try to find solutions. What shall clients do after this? And what would be the concrete level where you could go with him? And what happens just after the call? The evening, the night, and the near future. Where and how you can seek more help, and can you talk by the chat again? So, to sum it this all, make it concrete with your questions. Of course, there could be long-lasting situation and a lot of anxiety and so on. This perhaps requires a different kind of approach for respondent. Listening, presence, limited duration of conversation. Those are all facts that you must keep remembering. There's no right way to have a conversation, but the conversation can be very useful. Thank you for listening.